Hello. Welcome to today's training where we're gonna do some updating of image properties. We're gonna geotag those images and we're gonna upload those to Wordpress so they can be used for the MetaSlider. So a few easy steps that we're gonna do today. First thing we're going to do, obviously open up our images. So here I'll pull over our images that we have. And then of course we have our spreadsheet that lets us know which images we're supposed to be doing. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show an example of one. And the one we're going to start with is row 2, image number 1. And we're going to update that. So if you see the columns E, F, and G, and H, we're gonna update the image with the content from each of those columns. So the first one is 24-hour mode remediation, right? So we're gonna open that. We're gonna go to properties, and then once we have that open, we're gonna open our spreadsheet. And then we're gonna go to details. Sorry, skip that step. And then in the title, we know our title from our spreadsheet is Jackson Water and Fire Damage Restoration. Got too many things open. Alright, and we have our title and our subject are going to be the same. We're going to hit this rating, give them 5 stars of course. We're going to add our tags, which our tags are here. Let's copy all of them. Add our tags, then we're going to add our comments. In our comments we have our name, address, and phone number for the business. Add our comments. Our authors are just going to be our website, which is here. Copy. Of course, copy is our friend. Add our author, and copyright is also going to be there. So now we've completed that first part. Only thing left we have to do is add our EXIF version, which is going to be our latitude and longitude. And to do that, we need to go to a website called GeoTag Imgr. So let's hit apply. And then we're going to go ahead and mark that we did this. So we're going to go ahead and say today's date. We won't want to mark it yet because we actually haven't geotagged the image. We've just updated that. But we'll leave it there for now. Alright, let's close this. Let's go to GeoTag Imgr, and that is GeoImgr, GeoImgr. We're going to hit start, and it's going to ask you right at this top right corner, it's going to ask you for a code, and I will provide that to you. And so what we're going to do is drag the image that we just updated, and of course we can go to properties to make sure it took our updates, and it did. So we're going to go ahead and drag that on over. Alright, so now that we've dragged it over, we're going to update the document name with the file name, and that is going to be, we're going to call it the keyword. So we're going to put the keyword here, and we're just going to paste it in the document name and it didn't copy. Alright, let's make sure our copy works. Alright, clearly it's not copying right now. I guess I'm just going to have to type it in. If it doesn't work here, I'll type it in. There it is. Alright. And then the other thing, we want to do our address. So our address, we want to match what we have here. So you'll go into the comments and pull this address, and we want that to be to match. So we got our address, copied it, and then that will give us the correct latitude and longitude. Or you can paste it in here. This should be the same. Once you're finished with that, we write X's tags, and then once you're finished with that, we're going to download it. And because we'll use this same file a number of times, you want to then make sure you have another folder to put it into. And so what I'm going to do is create a folder right here, and I'm going to call it Geotagged Images, and I'm going to drag my new image right on over here. Right there. So then now we can check this, and this should have all of our Jackson water damage, fire, everything, and our new latitude and longitude right here. So now we have completed the geotagging. It is complete. So we'll update our spreadsheet really quickly, as we did already. Now let's update WordPress. So I'll provide you the website that you would need to go to, but for this one is, you can also see it right here, is jackson.waterdamage.org, and then always a /WP admin -admin. So we're gonna log in, and we're gonna go to the bottom and go to MetaSlider. Right, and whatever this current file is, usually it is only one layer of slideshow that's created, and so that's the one we want to add it to. We want to just add a slide to it, and we'll upload our file and make sure we grab the updated file, not the original. Let's update alright, so let's update. So we make sure we grab the right file. So we'll grab the one that we did, and in our alt text we're gonna basically use the same thing. We're actually gonna remove the caption because we don't really want a caption to show, but it's gonna be the keyword name for the file. Sorry for all the switching screens. I'm obviously used to a number of screens being up at the same time. And so we want to make sure we add that alt text, because that's very important for Google to read. And once we finish with that, we can hit add to show. And then we'll save our slideshow. Make sure it's saved, and then we're going to update our spreadsheet again, that we did both of these steps. And you see I made a different column for each, because when you start doing, I'm doing only one image, but when you start doing a bunch of these, it may take a little bit more time. In the last step, we want to upload it to our GMB. So we're going to go and log in with our Gmail account, and here is the one that we want want to use. And let me type in the password for it, which obviously I would provide this as well. And then we will go to our Google My Business right there. And go to Photos. And hit the plus sign. And here we'll also add our new photo right here. Upload complete. We are finished. And so basically that's what we want to do. Want to do all those 3 steps. First you want to update the image properties and make sure you update each of those columns correctly. And you probably want to repeat that for all 50 videos. And then you want to update the GeoTag Imagr, and then you want to update the WordPress, and then update Google My Business. Straightforward, nothing too complex. Uh, Thank you again for your time and for your patience, and please reach out to me if you have any questions. Thank you.